We go to him. Got that thing. I'm doing the research and putting it all together right now. The fans believe that. They know it's all BS.
Nah, the fans don't believe it at all, but we just gotta, stand on business and let them know that we not playing. Tell us she getting sued, right?
Yeah, since they ain't getting sued, all of it.
Okay. You getting sued, ma'am. Y'all got me. Not Draco. I need another mansion. You getting sued. That was my lawyer. Hell nah, you definitely getting sued. You, both of y'all, everybody getting sued. Y'all got me up. And anybody that posted, y'all getting sued too. Everybody getting sued!
You know our two lovebirds from 2003, 50 Cent and Viva Fox? Well, apparently their split did not end well, and ever since, there has been an ongoing feud between the two. Until now, it was harmless shots here and there, but Viva took it to a whole new level recently. Apparently, she leaked some intimate footage of 50 Cent that she was supposed to keep under wraps. Now, we all know Curtis Jackson, also known as 50 Cent, is no stranger to stirring the pot with other celebs, but honestly, we kind of thought he was different. Turns out, he's just like the rest of them. No better than Diddy and the rest of those drama-loving celebs. But let's get back to Viva. She's gone and leaked some footage of 50 Cent with another dude, and let's just say 50 Cent is not thrilled about it. So grab your popcorn, because this show is just getting started. Okay, so as you must have already gathered by now, Fox just leaked some videos of 50 Cent that show him in a bad light, and the rapper is not happy about it. And if you're new to this drama, let me tell you, I kind of saw this coming because these two are each other's worst enemies, and that's pretty weird because they started out as lovers. Yep, you got that right. But wait, why did she leak his video in the first place? Well, things had been pretty quiet on the Fox 50 Cent front. It seemed like they'd finally decided to let bygones be bygones. There was no drama, no nastiness, just silence. It was like they'd both moved on and were focusing on their own lives. But just when we thought the saga was over, 50 Cent decided to stir the pot again. He couldn't resist throwing some shade at one of Viva's movies. Yeah, he went there. It's like he just couldn't help himself. Even after all these years, it seems like their feud is still very much alive. And while in the past she would respond to his disses by dissing him back, this time she pulled out the big guns and immediately leaked one of his videos, showing him having, yep. For those of you who don't know what 50 Cent said, here's the lowdown. He called out his ex-girlfriend, Viva Fox, over a new Black Mafia family movie she's directing. Fox, who had a brief fling with 50 back in 2003, is set to direct The First Lady of BMF, the Tanisa Welch story. It's an upcoming biopic about the Detroit gangster that's set to debut on BET Plus later this year. Now, here's where things get interesting. 50 Cent has his own BMF series that he launched in 2021, which is one of Starz's most popular shows. So, when he heard about Viva's project, he wasn't too thrilled. He took to Instagram and wrote, "This should say 263, not BMF. At Southwest 263. What the is this, man?" He added, "Viva. So you're not going to ever leave me alone, hun? And what the is Judge Mathis doing in this mix? I'm done with all of you, LOL." So, yeah, he basically accused Viva of stepping on his turf, and that just didn't sit right with her. First, she responded to his comment, and then she leaked the video. On an episode of Sherry, she totally brushed off 50 Cent's comments. She told host Sherry Shepherd, "I took it as a compliment. That was his way of showing support. Thanks, boo." She even shared a screenshot of Jackson's post on her own social media back in March, writing, "EGOT darlings, waking up to my ex, 50 Cent showing support. Don't worry, darling, we got this. We're going to tell the real story. Thanks." And ever since she released the video, Curtis is super pissed. Now, he has decided to share his thoughts about his fling with Viva Fox. He posted a throwback video on Instagram where he's winning the award for Best New Artist at the 2003 BET Awards. In the clip, he flirts with the Kill Bill actress who was sitting in the audience.
I'm just happy to be present with all of these beautiful people in here. You know, I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress too.
50 Cent said in the clip as the camera panned to Fox, but In the caption of the post, he revealed that he wished he would have kept his mouth shut, seemingly referencing their short-lived relationship in 2003. I look back at some of the things that I did. I gotta learn to shut up. Look at that, that's trouble. WTF, 50 Cent wrote alongside the video. Now, she's not the only one who's insinuated that he had homosexual tendencies. Jaguar Wright said something similar too.
But he a swish. That's why he's always able to call other on being a swish. Birds of a feather flock together. Game recognized game. There's no way in the world that man understands that much about homosexual dealings in the industry, is constantly calling people out, and he ain't seen none of it personally.
But the leaked video was bound to come out sooner or later, because these two have been beefing for quite a while now. For those of you who don't know, back in 2003, Curtis and Viva Fox were the hot new couple on the block.
My birthday, he filled my entire house with my favorite flowers, which were Casablancas and gardenias.
He's very romantic, and he's like a big teddy bear.
They started dating at a time when 50 was riding high on the wave of his debut album, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. And let's not forget, he wasn't just some random newbie in the rap game. He had the backing of two of the biggest rap stars of that era, Eminem and Dr. Dre. That's like getting a double thumbs up from rap royalty, right? But it wasn't just about the cosigns. Get Rich or Die Tryin' was a massive hit. I mean, it sold 872,000 copies in its first week alone. Can you even imagine? That's like every hip-hop newcomer's wildest dream come true. So yeah, 50 was definitely living his best life back then, and having Viva by his side was just the cherry on top. Meanwhile, Viva Fox was also absolutely killing it in her acting career. She was riding high on the success of her role as Vernita Green in Quentin Tarantino's 2003 classic Kill Bill. And let's not forget her roles in two massive box office hits, Independence Day and Set It Off. I mean, talk about being on a roll. So here you have 50 Cent and Viva Fox, both at the top of their game in their respective fields. It was like they were this power couple made in Hollywood heaven. They were both enjoying major commercial success and seemed to be the perfect match for each other. It felt like they were living out their own real-life fairy tale, right in the middle of all the glitz and glamour. But their relationship didn't last, and it was Viva Fox who first broke the silence about their split. In September 2005, she had a heart-to-heart with Tyra Banks and opened up about how she'd always been painted as the villain after their messy breakup. And if that wasn't enough, she also revealed that 50 Cent accused her of using their relationship for publicity. Ouch, that's gotta hurt, right? So that's when things really started to go south. It was like their fairy tale romance had suddenly turned into a Hollywood drama. And trust me, this was just the beginning of a whole lot of drama that was about to unfold.
She called me and said, yo, your boy's on the radio blasting you. Rap.
On the radio, huh?
Yeah, but he went on, and you know, that was his way. That was his way. When I look back at it now, you know, he went back to being that tough guy. The main thing that what killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast.
She told Tyra, no, it wasn't the press, it was him. Yep, she put the blame squarely on 50 Cent, saying he'd been accusing her of using their relationship for publicity. Talk about a plot twist, right? When asked about his accusations, she brushed them off as ghetto love. According to her, that was just his way of dealing with the breakup. But despite all the drama and accusations, she admitted to Tyra that 50 Cent was the love of her life. So, yeah, their breakup might have been messy, but it's clear that there were some deep feelings involved.
It was like a huge learning lesson for me. You know, it was the first time that I went public with the relationship that I should have maybe taken the time to get to know him.
With 50 Cent?
Yes, Curtis. That's what I met him as Curtis. But anyway, the relationship didn't work out, but the press lasted a lot longer than the relationship did. So, I mean,
why do you think the press does that? Why do they, like, vilify the woman? Because when I read that stuff, I was like, it's so ridiculous.
No, it wasn't the press. It was him.
Oh.
No, it was him. He was like, she's exploiting me. She's, she's trying to use me for, you know, to get publicity, and which was so not true. I was about to be in a film with, you know, Oscar-winning actors, and I've been acting for years. But, you know, I just considered that ghetto love.
And we can kind of see why she might have leaked his video. I mean, the man made life a living hell for the poor girl. He even made diss tracks about her.
Trust for me how I felt driving down the street and it would come on the radio.
That song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or The Game rapping about me.
Yeah.
And he was his artist at the time. That was awful to live through.
Yeah.
It broke my heart, but I still loved him.
But here's where things take a turn. Over the next few years, leading up to 50 Cent's Before I Self-Destruct album release, the rapper revealed that he and Fox had managed to patch things up. Yep, you heard that right. They'd smoothed out their relationship. In fact, Fox even appeared in 50 Cent's music video for Do You Think About Me from his studio album, which didn't exactly get rave reviews. But hey, at least they were on good terms again, right? 50 Cent himself opened up about their reconciliation when he sat down with Tyra Banks years later. He shared that he'd offered Fox a spot in one of his music videos, an offer she gladly accepted. And guess what? She ended up playing none other than his ex in the video for his song, Do You Think About Me?
Did you guys make up? Who called who?
I called her.
You did?
Yeah.
That's so sweet. What did you say when you called
I
her?
said, you gotta stop fighting me and be in my video.
And she said?
She was surprised that I'd actually reached out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're friends now?
Yeah.
Would you ever date her again?
Well, the song's about when relationships don't work. And when I explained it to her, you know, it kind of intensified what the song was about with me being an individual when the public sees us as that relationship that didn't work.
Meaning you're not going to date anymore?
But just when you thought the drama was over, things flared up again. Not even 5 years later. Fox and 50 Cent reignited their feud in a big way. This time, Fox openly questioned 50 Cent on national TV. Yeah, it was that intense. The whole controversy kicked off in October 2015 when Fox made an appearance on Watch What Happens Live. The host, Andy Cohen, asked Fox about 50 Cent's now-deleted Instagram post where he blamed a dip in Empire ratings on too much gay stuff. Now, this was a bit of a touchy subject considering Fox stars in and produces Empire, which is a rival to 50 Cent Star's Drama Power.
What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, you know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
So, I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
Fox's response? She said, first of all, you know the pot called the kettle black. That's all I'm saying, which led viewers to believe she was hinting at 50 Cent being gay. She added,
We had a great time, but he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear.
So yeah, their feud was back on, and it was more heated than ever. It was like they'd gone from being exes to friends, and then right back to being at odds with each other. But 50 Cent wasn't about to let that slide. He hit back at Fox on social media, sharing some not-so-flattering photos of her. One of them was a pic of her in a low-cut dress with the words, "really bad boob job" written over it. Yeah, he went there. He also wrote, "Remember when you told me Halle Berry and you could have played all the roles she did better than her, and I just looked at you like, what the F*** kind of drugs did you take? El Mayo, asterisk." So yeah, he didn't hold back. And if that wasn't enough, he later took to Twitter to call Fox crazy. So their feud had gone from 0 to 100 real quick. But Fox wasn't about to back down. Despite all the backlash, she stood her ground. She told People in November 2015, "I voiced my opinion, but I'm the kind of person where if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I was just really, really sick and tired of hearing the BS about Empire, and especially about the gay storyline." And she didn't stop there. She added, "I'm not going to take it back because Lee Daniels, Taraji, and Terrence Howard are very good friends of mine, and they are my co-stars. I'm a stand-up kind of babe, so I stood up for them, and I don't regret it whatsoever." Then she threw another jab at 50 Cent, saying he looked like a booty snatcher on a November 2010 XXL cover with Soulja Boy, again hinting that he might be gay. The exes seemed to put their feud on hold for a bit, but in September 2016, 50 Cent decided to stir the pot again. He shared a split photo of a woman with botched plastic surgery and Fox with the caption, "I don't know why people would want to cross me. I would stay out of my way if I wasn't me, because I'm going to keep winning. I think they do it for attention, then get more attention than they want. I told you Power was the show to watch. Now, Empire? LOL, forget it." So, yeah. He reignited their feud in a big way. It was like he was throwing down the gauntlet, challenging Fox, and making it clear he wasn't backing down. All this drama over a TV show rivalry. That's taking things to a whole new level. Fast forward to December 2016, things had cooled off until 50 Cent made an appearance on Watch What Happens Live. And of course, host Andy Cohen couldn't resist stirring the pot. He asked 50 about Vivica's comments about his sexuality. And 50's response? I said to myself, oh no, 'cause I let her lick my she thinks I'm gay? Yeah, he went there. That was all it took to reignite their feud. Fox hit back at 50 on Instagram, posting a meme about him, and even proposing a challenge to appear on Watch What Happens Live Together to settle their beef once and for all. She wrote, "Tell you what, at 50 Cent, since you keep on telling that lie, I challenge you. Let's both go on and we can put this to rest. That never happened, and you know it, Queen. But keep on telling them how you like it, though. Let me know when you're ready, 'cause I am." But she didn't stop there. She added, "Part 2. Crazy how you forgot that you paid me to be in your video and went on the radio saying you did wrong by me. Boy, oh boy, when that vault opens up, it's gonna be good. I've got a great memory." So yeah, their feud was back on, and more intense than ever. It felt like a never-ending cycle of drama, with each round getting worse, and we were all just watching, waiting to see who would throw the next punch. Jump to January 2017, Fox dropped more revelations about their relationship. Over a year after all the chaos, they ran into each other at a New York Knicks game and decided to squash their beef. Fox told Wendy Williams on The Wendy Williams Show, "Someone has to be the bigger person. I hated to have beef with him, but I let nobody mess with me. I ain't no punk. I told him, I will always love you. We're not meant to be together, but I'll always have love for you." She even approached him and wished him a Happy New Year. She said, "It is so time for this to be over with as far as beefing back and forth." And for a while, it seemed like their feud was finally over. Fox added, "Listen, I will always have love for him. As much as we've been through, I will always have love for him. I've said he was literally my true love." So, yeah, it looked like they'd finally buried the hatchet. But as we all know, peace doesn't last long with these two. Their relationship? A never-ending roller coaster. In 2018, Fox decided to spill even more tea in her book, Every Day, I'm Hustling. And let's just say, 50 Cent was not happy. She described their relationship as cherished and special, even though most of it was PG-13 rated. She wrote, "Most of the time, I would be the one initiating because I really enjoyed making love with him." Yeah, she didn't hold back, but 50 Cent wasn't having it. When a New York Daily News report quoted Fox's remarks, he jumped on Instagram and posted a screenshot captioning it, "I'm waking up to this. That was 14 years ago. SMH. Who does this? What the F asterisk asterisk? Asterisk, he was clearly not thrilled about Fox airing their past again. But here's the twist. According to Fox, she only spoke out because 50 had allegedly spread false stories about her multiple times. When asked about it, 50 told US Weekly, "I don't know, it feels like desperation. It feels like she's searching for attention at that point because I haven't dealt with her in 10 to 11 years. And here's the real bombshell. According to Fox, 50 Cent was actually close to proposing, but he called it off. Why? She claims it's because she hogged the spotlight when she sang at an event in Monaco, so he decided not to ask her to marry him. Just imagine how different things would be today if he had actually popped the question.
Was he in love with you?
Very much. I mean, I think that the reason why it's haunted me for such a long time is I found out later that he wanted to propose to me. So that's why.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is it true that you turned the 12-carat ring into a pair of earrings?
Yeah.
But the drama didn't stop there. In 2020, Fox called out 50 Cent after he made some controversial comments about black women during an interview on Young Money Radio with Lil Wayne. He said that black women get mad and angry when a black man dates exotic women. Fox did not hold back in her response. Speaking on Cocktails with Queens on Fox Soul, she said about her ex, "He just has such boy tendencies, you know what I mean?" When I read that, I was like, really? You would say that? Because you don't want anyone to challenge you or talk to you. You want somebody to sit over there and be a pretty little dog that you can just pay. You can't handle a black woman, can you? And of course, 50 Cent had to get the last word. He responded via Instagram, writing, "Vivica's still in love with me. I dated her for 4 months 17 years ago, and she's still angry with me. I'm starting to feel like Ma is serious, LOL." For years, 50 has been out here throwing shade at Vivica like it's confetti. I'm talking low-key digs about her career, her looks, even her love life. Like, dude, not cool. He's been implying she's washed up, saying she's looking different, reading her as older because apparently aging is a crime now, and even drag her into his messy feud with Soulja Boy. It's giving major pick-me energy. And Vivica? She's mostly been taking the high road, brushing it off like the queen she is. But everyone has their limit, right? Enter the leaked video. This is peak petty revenge. And yeah, people were watching closely. Vivica basically sent a message, "You want to play dirty? Two can play that game." She made it clear she's not afraid to stand up for herself, even if it means airing out some serious drama. So what do you think? Could it be that Curtis is hiding something? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest drama. Until next time, fam, keep it real.